Hey there. Welcome to day 21 of 21 Days of Presence. I'm Adrienne Elise. Wow, we have made it through this incredible portal, through this equinox, this full moon. Were you feeling it yesterday, last night? Really expansive energy. You can feel something pulling at us, the future, new energy, new ways of seeing things, and yet that same feeling of being pulled in the past with Mercury still retrograde. So keep in touch. I'll keep in touch over these next few weeks as we go through the completion of the retrograde cycle and keep checking in. But what an incredible time that we've had together journeying through this portal and coming out the other side. And so thank you so much for joining me. How cool to feel the power of the group. This is Edgar Cayce talked about how souls incarnate in groups. And this is particularly true for the indigo souls, crystal seeds, star seeds. And even though you might not have been at the same place on the planet as your soul group in these incarnations, you were on the planet together, working on the astral plane, going through very similar lifetime experiences. And so by connecting and coming together, we can amplify our healing and remember that we're not alone. And, there's a lot of programming around this feeling that we are separated and disconnected, right? I mean, that's the main program, and it's the illusion of separation. And yet we are continually working on that plane. And when we're sleeping, when we're, on other levels that we're not aware of, we are aware of these soul groups. And these soul groups actually have planned to go through the awakening and ascension process together. And then yet there's programming that says that if you go through spiritual awakening, and this is how so many people feel and they don't realize it, it's like subconscious, deep subconscious programming that says, if you allow yourself to go through into this higher frequency vibration, moving in spiritual awakening and ascension, you'll be completely and utterly alone. You'll just be floating all by yourself out there in the universe. And sometimes it feels that way because so many of these souls are surrounded by people who are not awake or not on the path and not interested. That's for a very specific reason too, because you can play a role of stabilizing peace and harmony when they do go through their changes, because you will have already gone through it and you'll be like, it's okay. You got this, right? So it's really, really powerful to connect with your soul group and feel these energies of shared experiences through lifetimes and knowing that you're not alone. And spiritual is not about floating alone out there in the cosmos. That's some programming that goes back to the ancient mystery schools of ancient Egyptian time that happened all over on the planet, but during that period of time. And so there's a lot of false belief systems that have been kind of infiltrated through these past lives into our psyche. And that's one of them. And it's a lie. And the more you awaken, the more you're available to your soul group and the more they will come and show up in your life in 3D. And there's a lot of programming around that too, because these types of souls, the ascension, the souls that have been leading the ascension through our human evolution, trying to get us to go there, you guys have been targeted with so much programming. And one of the other things is this fear of your own power and potency. That goes back to lots of different ages, but maybe Atlantean time, where there was that catastrophe. And those of you on the cutting edge of ascension blamed yourself for that. And it wasn't your fault. And so this energy is this fear of, this is programming a fear of your own potency and fear of your ascension, that it would be harmful, that if you allow yourself to go to these higher frequency vibrations, this might hurt the people around you or hurt the planet. And that's not true. And so, but if you're scared of your own potency and power, you've been programmed that, then two of you is much more powerful. Okay. So we've made kind of contractual arrangements and agreements not to connect with our soul group because we want to keep each other safe. But that's old stories. And we're here right now. And we need to undo all of these stories so we can come together and enjoy that connection of being around people who have had very similar experiences. And just by interacting with them can validate who you are as a soul spirit. This is another thing with our soul group, because it's like, if you're running from who you really are, and this person is going to reflect that back to you, you're going to avoid that relationship. And so many indigo souls and crystal seeds are like, I want a relationship. I want a relationship. And yet, you're running from who you really are, and you have a lot of contracts around that. And if your soulmate showed up, it would scare your pants off and you'd run, right? And so we are working through all of this stuff so that we can come together and have this experience and enjoy what we're doing here and finally get to work. And that's what this change has all been about. It's time now. We're here. We've made it. This Uranus moving into Taurus, Chiron into Aries, 2019, moving into the 2020 astrology. It's time now to get to work, do what we're here to do, even though we don't know what it is exactly we're doing. So we're exploring that together. So I look forward to seeing you on future events, and hopefully you can be a part of whatever calls to you, and we can stay connected. And please share this work with anybody who you think might need to hear these messages. So thanks so much for joining me. And let's just go ahead and have a beautiful little time together, a little meditation where we can complete this experience, this journey of 21 days, 21 being a number of creativity and magic and the people coming together and creating more than they are individually, right? And so let's go ahead and just feel yourself arrive right here, right now. Just taking a few deep breaths, sinking into the earth. What a beautiful relationship with the earth so many souls who've been following this have made during this 21 days. I've had people say, well, I thought I connected to the earth. I thought I was grounded, but this is different, you know? And really cool feeling of arriving here on this planet after spending so many lifetimes just trying to get off the ride, right? And that takes a lot of reprogramming, especially in that root chakra. But Mother Earth is so excited to go through this journey with us and connect with us and be here with us as a representation of the Great Mother, the Divine Feminine, manifested representation that we get to journey with in this process. This is a beautiful daily practice because Mother Earth, like we said, is going through this ascension process along with us. The new energy vibrations coming from our sun are affecting her too, and all the planets in our solar system. So we can check in daily with Mother Earth and be like, hey, how are you doing? And get a sense of what's going on and feel that connection again. And so just say hello to Mother Earth and go ahead and ask her how she's feeling today after going through that equinox portal. Maybe she'd like to show you a color that represents her vibration, her process, where she's at. Just sinking in and recognizing that the more you feel connected with Mother Earth, Goddess Gaia, and this grounded, this magnetic union, this full, this circuitry that's hooked up, the safer you feel, the more at peace you feel. Such an amazing difference. Every single day I've done these from the beginning and the hectic kind of vibration that's going on right now. And then when you sink in, how things calm down. So collectively as a planet, we're being kicked out of our root chakra right now. The energies are triggering all kinds of fear programming. And we're here to to push that root system through that muck and connect with Mother Earth. And when you're in that place of groundedness and peace, and you go out into the world, you literally have effect on the people around you. And this has been proven at the Heart Math Institute at Stanford, that when you come into heart frequency resonance with, which is this resonant frequency with the earth as well, it changes the energy around you. And people can more easily come into heart frequency resonance. And so this is a beautiful thing, simple, beautiful, and enjoyable gift that you can bring to the world during these crazy times. And so, we're feeling this hectic energy, but it's going to feel that even more once Mercury goes direct, right? So this is really good that we've established this sweet connection with peace as we go through the next couple of weeks of kind of catapulting. The rubber band has been holding us back, and it's time to catapult because we haven't really felt this Uranus and Taurus yet. And so the next couple of weeks are going to be when we go leap into that new energy. And so this is a beautiful practice that you can just have for yourself and for the people around you. I noticed that big yesterday as I was feeling the equinox energies and the collective energies and this kind of heightened excitement and frantic, and kind of like there was a lot of energy in where I live, in, of just a lot of sirens and things going on out there. And I was just feeling this franticness. And then after meditating and coming together for the Equinox event, I had to go back out into the world, and I could feel this anchoring in that we had done, and such a difference in how I interacted with the world and how the world interacted with me, and where the traffic was there, but it could flow, and I could be. It's just a feeling of when you can come into that present moment, you're just way more aware and safe and secure through the journey. And that's just like a beautiful gift you can give to yourself and vibrationally radiate out. And so this 21 days is all about this, making this groundedness and connection to Mother Earth automatic. And so just sink into that, enjoy that, receive an energetic wave to reset your vibrational system to this deep peace and groundedness. It's not that you're going to stay here forever. It's that you remember it's here and you can go back and find it a little more easily. So just sinking in and enjoying this connection in that beautiful lotus floating on the water, the root system going down through the muck, and in that deep connection with Mother Earth, and just rest there. And just remembering this piece is here for you, bringing it into your everyday life as much as possible, and staying in this beautiful union with Mother Earth as long as you'd like today. And when you're ready, go ahead and complete your meditation. Well, thanks so much for joining me for the 21 Days of Presence, and I look forward to continuing to connect with you and connect with our soul groups as we move through this incredible year of 2019, preparing for 2020. So thanks so much for joining me, and I'm really happy to meet you if you've just joined, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Until then, I'm Adrienne Elise. Namaste.